Hello everybody, today is June 20th, 2020, and I just want to make a video about unemployment benefits and the idea of vacation. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because, while there are people who do need the unemployment benefits and the additional 600 from the CARES Act, well, odds are is that it will be extended. If it doesn't, wow, I'd be surprised. You got me there, but I'm willing to bet money that the CARES Act will be extended, and at worst it'll just be reduced. But even if it, what I really want to talk about is the concept of going on vacation during this global pandemic. And I notice that a lot of people are. In my job in particular, with the people I work with, I've met a handful of people who have not followed the quarantine rules. So they've come here. They come here on a plane on their vacation, or they come here from wherever they're from, and they don't follow the stay-at-home orders, and they break the quarantine rules. And if I've already met two in the past week, well, I'm pretty sure that there are a bunch of people not following the stay-at-home orders. And how can that be possible? There's too many people to track, and there's just not enough. People who are doing the job to track each individual. So with that being said, a lot of my friends, if not majority of them, if not all of them, I haven't really met anyone in particular who really needed the CARES Act additional money. But this is for people like my friends who think of this as a paid vacation. And I know that a lot of you guys do. A lot of you people who are on unemployment benefits at the moment, collecting more than ever on the CARES Act, you guys think it's a vacation, but it's not. And you could use it as a vacation, but remember this. Well, I do have friends who used to make maybe like 600 a week, 700 as a manager or as an employee. Just because you got a pay raise and now you're making $1,248 doesn't mean that you shouldn't be using your money wisely. Because the thing is that with the way the economy is around us, unemployment is what I believe at almost 15%. There are millions of people on unemployment at the moment. The odds are is that your money's going to be losing value as time goes by. Not only that, but as more quantitative easing occurs, your money will lose value. And this sucks for people like me who are working and making less than you at home, because I'm watching my money lose value every day. And you're making more, so maybe you can fight the inflation that you would have had to fight if you were making your same wages prior to you receiving the CARES Act bonus. So, use this time wisely, because a lot of the benefits, it may end. And what if it does? What if I'm wrong and the CARES Act isn't extended? You're only going to be making your unemployment money. So if you're making like 1,200, well, you're going to be down to 600. If you're making 900, well, you're going to be down to 300 a week. Okay, and that's not a lot of money. So be careful. And also, you have to consider this. Odds are is that the government or the Fed, whoever is issuing out these, the IRS, whoever is issuing out these unemployment checks, they might end up tailoring it to each individual's needs. So instead of receiving the 600, you might receive maybe 200 if you never needed that much, maybe 100, maybe 50, maybe nothing at all because you never really needed it to begin with. But these are possibilities moving forward. So what are you doing with that extra money that you're now receiving? Are you saving it? Are you buying canned foods? Are you buying groceries? Are you buying water? Are you buying things that don't depreciate in value that you can use as trading to trade for goods and services later down the line? Are you buying things like gold and silver just in case the dollar loses more value and you need to fight something against the inflation? Are you preparing yourself mentally with all this free time? Probably because you're on vacation. But are you preparing yourself with skills that can transition into the future? As an essential employee and like many others, we don't have the time because we're too busy, working for you guys, and paying for your vacation on our tax dollars. But are you using this time wisely to make sure that you can better gear yourself up towards the new type of world we're going to be going into after the COVID-19? after this year? Are you going to be ready for that? Are you investing your money wisely? Are you spending your money wisely? A lot of my friends who are unemployment right now, they are traveling on vacation, not following the stay-at-home orders. They are going to places they want to go. They are visiting different states. They are going on vacation. They're staying in hotels. They're visiting lodges. And that's cool because, they're spending more money than ever. They're buying all these things they don't need. They're buying TVs. They're playing video games. They're buying video games. They're buying a lot of these online transactions. They're buying clothes online. They're buying all these things that they don't really need. That's not going to help them if for one day they stop receiving all this free funny money. So if you're one of these people who aren't using their money wisely, not saving up, not preparing yourself for the future, well, you better start, because if these benefits end, and it might, I could be wrong, it could end. Well, you're gonna be in for a rude awakening. First off, you're gonna have to go back to work, and we know you don't want to go back to work because you're making more than ever. Secondly, you might not have a job, because while employers are trying desperately to hire people now, let's just pretend the government said no more funny money. Well, you're not going to be able to have enough money to get through the month. Did you pay for your rent? Did you pay for your mortgage? Did you pay for all your loans? Did you pay for all the things you've leased out? I noticed that people in America tend to live on debt. I noticed that people are living beyond their means. And a lot of these people on the CARES Act are abusing it. But you should be saving your money. Are you partying at the beach? Are you drinking all day at the beach? Are you barbecuing at the beach? Are you having fun at the pool party? Well, that's good. Good for you. But you better make sure you put some of that money in your pocket for a rainy day, because things are going to get worse, Just because you're getting more free money than ever, free, doesn't mean things are getting better around you, because they're not. It's going to be a real slow climb up to how things used to be. And if you look at the economy and the way it is, America is trillions and trillions of dollars in debt. Okay? Life's just going to get harder from here. Okay? So you better make sure you're prepared. This is a vacation for you guys. I understand that. You guys are having the time of your life. For those of you there are some people who truly do need it. But for a lot of you, this is the vacation that you've been wanting to have, huh? Reminds you of high school again, right? Having those summer vacations. Well, I hope you prepared yourself financially and mentally, because the essential employees who haven't received any kind of compensation, we didn't have the opportunity. But hopefully you guys do, and hopefully you guys take advantage of this, because if you're just squandering it, well, you wasted all your efforts. And also, wear your mask, because you're giving everybody else who are already working harder than ever another job to do, which is reminding you to wear your mask. So wear your masks, thank your essential employees, and spend your free money from yours truly, the essential employees paying their tax dollars for your vacation. Have a good day.